You wake up tired. Not the kind of tiredness that goes away after a coffee. It's that heavy feeling that stays with you. No energy, no focus, no motivation for anything. You try to sleep more, train more, eat better. And still nothing changes. It feels like your body is seized up. This is not weakness, it's not laziness, and it's definitely not your fault. The problem is that nobody told you about the common, silent habits that most men do every day without realizing it. Habits that are slowly destroying their testosterone. Testosterone is the hormone that controls their energy, strength, mental clarity, and even their desire to build something in life. Without it functioning properly, any effort becomes a struggle. In this video, you'll discover the 5 everyday habits that most sabotage male testosterone. And the 5th one is the most ignored, the simplest to solve, and probably the one that's destroying you right now. The first is what I call interrupted sleep, disrupted hormones. Most men sleep poorly and think that compensating on the weekend solves the problem. It doesn't. Testosterone is produced mainly during deep sleep, in the slow wave and REM phases. Studies show that sleeping less than 6 hours for just 1 week reduces testosterone levels by up to 15%. That's the equivalent of aging 10 to 15 years in hormonal terms. Waking up tired isn't a personality trait. It's a sign of compromised hormone production. Sleep 7 to 9 hours in a dark, cool environment without screens at least an hour before bed. Start tonight. The second habit is the wrong fat on the right plate. You were taught to fear fat. You cut out butter, egg yolks, red meat, and you did the exact opposite of what you needed to do. Testosterone is synthesized from cholesterol. Without saturated fat and quality monounsaturated fat in the diet, the body simply doesn't have the raw materials to manufacture the hormone. Very restrictive fat diets have been proven to reduce testosterone. Reintroduce whole eggs, extra virgin olive oil, avocado, and quality meats. This is not an exaggeration. It's basic biochemistry. The right fat is hormonal fuel. The third is chronic cortisol, the invisible enemy. Stress has become fashionable. Everyone is busy, pressured, connected 24 hours a day. The problem is that cortisol, the stress hormone, competes directly with testosterone. When cortisol levels rise chronically, the body understands that survival is the priority. And reproduction, strength, and vitality take a back seat. It's a trade-off your nervous system makes without asking you. Diaphragmatic breathing techniques, 10 minutes of walking without your cell phone, limiting notifications. Small interruptions in the stress cycle have a real hormonal impact. Do it now. The 4th is overtraining without recovering at all. More isn't always better. Overtraining, training with frequency and intensity beyond the body's recovery capacity, raises cortisol and suppresses testosterone. Muscle doesn't grow in the gym. It grows during rest. Men who train every day without proper periodization often have lower testosterone than those who train 3 times a week with quality. The mechanism is simple. The body prioritizes repairing damage before growing, include at least 2 days of active recovery per week, and sleep well after training, which is when GH and testosterone work together. Less can be more. Before we get to the 5th habit, I need to tell you something. Have you ever noticed that 90% of people, even with training and dieting, still don't see results? This happens because there are 3 hormones responsible for your performance. If you don't regulate them correctly, you'll continue training, following intense diets, and still have the same body you have today. That's why I've prepared a free test where you can discover in 2 minutes which of the 3 hormones is preventing your body from losing weight, gaining muscle mass, or having energy, even when you're doing everything right. It takes less than 2 minutes and is completely free. Click now on the link in the description or the pinned comment and find out which hormone is sabotaging your results. Now for the 5th habit, and this one will catch you by surprise. The 5th is the blue light that tricks your brain. At night, after 9 p.m., your brain begins to produce melatonin. This hormone isn't just for sleep. It signals to the hypothalamus-pituitary-testicular axis that it's time to initiate the nighttime hormonal recovery and production processes. When you stare at your phone or computer screen until midnight, the emitted blue light blocks melatonin. The signal never arrives. The process doesn't begin. And the testosterone produced while you sleep is compromised before it even starts. Use night mode on your phone, install a blue light filter on your computer, or simply put away screens an hour before bed. It's the simplest, most ignored habit with an immediate impact. Try it now. So, which of the 5 habits did you recognize in yourself? Tell me in the comments which one you're going to change first. I want to know. And if you've already recognized 2, 3, or even all 5 habits on this list, it means that isolated adjustments alone won't solve the problem. You need to know exactly which of your hormones is hindering your results right now. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment, take the free metabolic hormone profile test, and discover in 2 minutes what's sabotaging your body. Change begins when you stop guessing and discover the real cause.